Welcome to the 39th episode of the Decompression Chamber. I'm your host, Mario. I've got a guest today.
My name is Lord Farquaad.
It's not actually his name. His name's Jamal. But we're here. The opening...
Sorry, we're doing Shrek memes today, maybe.
We're not doing Shrek memes. We're not doing Shrek memes. As much as I'd love to, we're doing a bit of a fun run around. Anyway, our opening quote today is some old running quote, but I'm using it to talk about something else. The quote is something like... it's not the climb of the mountain that will make you fatigued, it's the rock in your shoe. It's something like that. It's not exactly accurate. Anyway, roll the intro.
Yes, yeah. Press like I'm cold brew. You say I know you. Name just like Olu. Young face Odu. Right through the stick. Shit slip what Poe do. Nothing but scripts. You know that I wrote you. Fast spitting when I get it like Roku. Post to give it quick. Can I?
It's actually your song during the intro. All right.
We could play a different one. We could play some new we could play like some new unreleased shit, just like a snippet of it though.
New intro music.
Yeah,
Yeah, unreleased. I like that. Well, because normally I try and run it like 8 to 10 seconds, just so people kind of real soak in. You know, I got the no doubt hook.
Yeah. I love that. I like that hook a lot.
Yeah, so basically, just for context, this is my guest here, Jamal. He is a great friend of mine. He is a dear friend, but also he's a good rapper. And I'm literally just here to plug his SoundCloud. My entire YouTube, look through all of my YouTube videos. In every single description, I have your SoundCloud link. I'm not kidding. He's Jamal Afon White, user-719972055. I'm not kidding.
In front of fucking Transformers.
Yeah.
You user-719972055.
I memorized your entire SoundCloud
Good,
page.
though. I'm proud of you. Thank you. That's like the nicest thing anyone's ever done for me. Thank you so much.
It's literally more from just absorbing it, from literally copying and pasting it every time. Yeah, don't even be worried if the screen goes dark. But yeah,
I want to see all of this shitness.
I mean, the funny thing is this is the Decompression Chamber, but I'm in your zone.
Yeah,
you
this
know?
is the shed. Welcome. It's like 3 meters by like 2 meters, and a few meters tall. It's a box.
Shoddy, pull a cube out the...
Why have you done this? You did this yesterday, man.
You started with the Shrek memes, though.
Yeah.
I did a fake laugh.
Yeah, I noticed. I could feel it.
I literally forced that so hard. But we're back in the Decompression Chamber.
Yeah. Welcome to angle 2. I'm on the left now.
Oh, yeah. This is a new angle. But basically, so we kind of came prepared today with our actual topic. I wanted to talk about pet peeves. Things that piss you off. Things about life where you're like, you know what, life is inconvenient. Fuck that. It's kind of long. And we're here to talk about it. We're here to complain about it. Do you want to get us started?
Yeah, I think I've got a good one to get us started. Because it's such a small thing. It's not even really anyone's fault. I fucking despise low water pressure.
I hate it.
It's the worst thing in the entire fucking world. Bro, at my accommodation, every time I go to take a shower, it takes like fucking 30 minutes because the water pressure's so fucking low. I'm just standing there and I'm like, is there shampoo in? Yep. Is there shampoo? Yep. There's still shampoo. Yep. Just forever and ever. It's horrible.
We literally didn't even talk about this, and I could not agree with you more because I fucking despise it. At my house, I have like low water pressure, and it's literally just like getting dribbled on from above.
It's like getting pissed on by God, basically. It doesn't feel good.
It's not even God, it's just the dumbass architect who made it. It's like, bruh, just put more water in the pipes. Put more water in the pipes.
You should have made smaller pipes, really, you fuckhead.
I mean, literally, there's so many solutions. There's put more water in the pipes.
Have smaller pipes.
Yeah, a combination of both, maybe.
The small man who is pumping the water into your thing should go harder, clearly.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, there's no solution other than just getting people to make better pipes.
Yeah. I don't know what kind of pipes they use, but probably fucking lead or some shit.
It doesn't even matter. Like, what are you gonna do? You can't go downstairs and be like, "Yo, fix the pipes." They're just like, it works.
Yeah, of course. I can't tell them to fucking do anything realistically there. Yeah. My single strategy for like, they come into your room sometimes unannounced, so now I just chill in there, like mostly naked, So if they come in, then I can get fully naked. And then I'll be like, if you come in here, we will fight. and then they're going to have to tell their peers and associates that they got beat up by a naked dude. And that's like so not going to be fucking worth it.
And you're willing to sacrifice everything to be known as the guy who...
100% I am. 100%. I am.
You heard it here first. You heard it here first, folks.
Bro, if you fucking see this shit and you come in where you are gonna die.
Alright.
Like, of embarrassment.
The thing is being naked is not a, like, cover-all solution. It doesn't solve everything. It's
No,
like...
of course not.
I mean, the thing is...
It solves more problems than it starts, realistic. Sorry. It starts more problems than it solves.
Depends where you are on the pro-life debate, really.
Is that the bit we're gonna cut?
Nah, I don't even think that's necessary. I think that's a fact, because if you think about it, like, you know, wrap it up before you slap it up, folks. You gotta support.
I don't think if you walk somewhere just with a condom on, that does not count as being clothed. That's naked stuff.
No, I guess...
I saw this in a college humor sketch like fucking 11 years ago.
Apparently my humour level is like the BuzzFeed of YouTube now, so...
No, college humor 11 years ago was good.
I mean, it was good because we were younger as well.
I feel like if I watched it now, I'd enjoy it.
Have you rewatched any of it?
No. I want to rewatch the one about all of the roommates you'll have in college.
Yeah.
Because right now we've got one that's like a ghost. And I remember that one. Like the one you never see. And when you do see them, you're like, who the fuck are you?
Yeah.
Do you eat ever? When does it happen? I've never seen you cook. And I'm always in that kitchen, B.
You be cooking?
I'd be cooking hella. I'd be making broths. I'd be making stir fries. I'd be making pulled pork. I'd be making... wraps. I mean, making mess mostly.
we talked recently about how much we've been cooking, and you know, I'm a man of like very simplistic types, but this is a pet peeve actually I want to roll into. When you're warming up the oven and someone turns it off.
Oh, that's so annoying. That shit is legitimately the worst. That, like, at this point we just keep it running pretty much consistently.
It's criminal. It's just criminal.
It's evil because like, why would you come and disturb someone's day like that? You know what I mean? Like, say I'm going out to do something. I got 45 minutes before I head out. I'm trying to eat a bit of pizza, right? I dash that pizza in the oven, or like I'm hoping to dash it in the oven, but I want to preheat the oven first, right? So I come back to the oven, meant to be preheated. Shit's fucking stone cold. Someone turned it on to turn it off immediately when I turned it on.
It's fucking dumb.
Now I'm gonna be fucking late to my very important function because I couldn't eat my frozen pizza.
Also, cold pizza, I don't care. Like, cold cooked pizza is good, but just cold dead pizza is like
a raw pizza.
It is very raw in a way I don't like.
I've seen people who like cook that shit just to the like tiniest little degree, and then they eat and they're like, yeah, I like my pizza soft, and it's like, nah, you like dough. You like straight fucking dough, not bread.
Yeah, they're the type of people like they'll just bake a loaf of bread but just cut themselves a slice of dough, just take a bite out of it, just take a chunk.
People just only eat raw food.
I mean, there's some raw food that's good, but it's also like
Sushi's
raw bread.
Good. Steak tartare scares me.
I haven't eaten meat for a while, but now when I look at steak, it's all like, I look at it, and especially the more raw it is, I'm like, how animalistic are people going to be getting?
I like a bit of pink, but like, if that shit's red, I don't think I want any of it.
It's very off-putting to me, I can't lie. I don't know whether that counts as a pet peeve, but...
There's something like animalistic about it, I think. Like, it's like very like, you got to tear into it with your teeth. It's like, see, it doesn't feel nice to like even think about, really.
Well, I'm a soft-hearted bitch of a vegetarian, so like...
I eat meat like a fucker, and even I don't like it. I don't know why I fuck with it.
There we go, unity between carnivores and vegetarians. There might be hope for us all. I am weak, though. I give it up on Christmas Day and for certain...
but that's for family.
Thin sliced chorizo. I mean, it's literally just to destroy the turkey and stuffy. Turkey and stuffing.
And the chorizo.
How
did you die? I choked on a chorizo.
I mean, listen, it's just who I am. I couldn't not eat the chorizo. It's just like, it's a weak point of mine.
No, fair enough.
I mean, I literally like, it's one, actually, speaking of pet peeves, this is something, and if anybody who watches this doesn't understand this, you fucking need to understand this. It's chorizo. It's not chorizo. It's not chorizo. Thank you.
Come on, chorizo. It's not that fucking
Look, a legend in...
Bro, there are people out there, I've had this fucking conversation with you we can fight about this later if you want to. We put this in legible form for you to come back to. It's chorizo.
Yeah.
Don't be a prick.
It's so easy. It's like I don't even think it's being a prick necessarily. I think it's like the example I always use is like, imagine I was in England and like. All right. Anyway, so I'm gonna roll into
I can move that.
All right, so we're probably just gonna roll right from this, but
That fucking got the fuck as well.
no, I mean the thing is I feel like this is just gonna be a very choppy. Like, hopefully we can add just a bit of like we could do like a lift music, like a stand by kind of like please stand by kind of freeze frame, but with your music.
Just cut like just the blandest song I have.
No, not even like. First of all, how dare you say that you have any bland
I've got
songs?
some bland shit, my guy.
All right, whatever. Taste is subjective, and I'm literally telling the guy who made the music his opinion is wrong about the music. All right, yeah, okay. I have a feeling this is gonna be a pet peeve. Yeah, like I don't know about you, but like when I've written certain shit, like the worst response, yeah, is someone just telling you that they just to change your idea. You know, it's like. When you're set on an idea and you want to like try and execute it the best possible, you know what I mean? And they're just like, oh, but imagine like you just did my idea instead. It's like,
and it's like, but you're not the person making the. Like, I asked you what you thought. I didn't ask you to do it.
yeah, it's like, this is how I would compare it. Is if I bake someone a cake, I want them to tell me how good a version of that cake is, not to tell me to bake a different cake.
It'll be like, oh, so what do you think of my chocolate cake? I think you should have made a vanilla cake. Like, but what, like, that's not what I'm asking you.
Exactly. Listen, I try and become the analogy king, but what the final task is to make an analogy for analogies. We've talked about this before. Is it possible?
I don't know. It's a really hard task, isn't it? Like,
I could never put you on the spot because we could literally sit here and meditate on it, just like in the decompression chamber for like 36 hours, and you'd never get it. You just never would.
You don't think? Oh, I don't.
Do you think you could just hot step one out of the mic?
Put one out right now. I'm trying
to
to think of an analogy because analogies in themselves are so kind of like hard to describe, isn't it? It's like
it's an abstract concept.
Yeah, an analogy is a way to describe something by describing it with something you have context for, isn't it?
Yeah, it's almost like using a situation or a common like world understanding.
Yeah.
To like illustrate a point.
Yeah. Analogies are like maths.
You heard it here, folks. You heard it here first.
Okay, yeah, because everything can understand maths to a very basic element. Like it's building blocks of the universe that everything can like look at and then put into their own lives. Like if like aliens came down, obviously we couldn't communicate with them like with language, but we could communicate with maths because maths is a set of like it's a precise set of rules.
I'm not saying I disagree with you. However, I think you've just made a mathematical explanation for analogies.
Okay, yeah, I guess it isn't really an analogy for analogies.
Obviously, I'm not tasking you with creating the perfect analogy for analogies.
Wait, no,
it's an impossible
wait,
task.
No. That is an analogy. If I'm saying analogies are like maths, that's an analogy. Fuck you. Fuck you. That's
Put it in
analogy.
the comments. Is that an analogy? Is it not? I'm firmly on the side against.
All
right. Put a crown. I'm not going to edit a crown, but I'm saying I'm editing a crown because I'm that lazy. I did it. Wow, what a great edit.
If you don't put that crown on,
I'm sorry. The production value is this much. I edit it on iMovie on my phone.
Your phone? What? We're filming this on a laptop, man.
It's literally so
more
dead.
Complicated than it's worth.
The iMovie is updated more than the fucking operating system.
Oh, so it's just non-operable.
But, we roll, it's all about how we overcome the obstacles in this life,
That's another pet peeve. I hate updates. Forced updates for shit. When things are made outmoded, like, my phone got broken recently. So I've been using this piece of shit.
Trap phone.
It's... Please.
Listen, there's nothing, that's not anything.
Honestly, I fucking wish. Yeah. Like, if I could, I would. I don't have the resources. I don't even have the money to get started, really.
I feel like this is a conversation not worth having on YouTube.
We'll discuss this later.
Yeah.
Anyways, the point is, this thing can't even use YouTube, like, at all. If you go onto the browser, it can't even use browser fucking YouTube. Like, it's outdated to that regard. Like, I don't understand why you would ever do that. Like, why would you not keep some form of YouTube running?
It is literally the most used website
people
ever.
Like me.
I mean, here's the thing: is everybody has that unfortunate time where your phone be fucked up,
Yeah.
and you have that transition phase. I literally think a fly flew into my mouth. You saw it live. In any case,
Protein, bro. Wait, bro, I thought you were a vegetarian.
I've lost my powers. It's like Scott Pilgrim, you know, when he's just like, vegan police. Yeah. Oh god, I'm actually.
That's a good movie.
I could sit here and talk about Edgar Wright movies until I died,
Oh,
bro.
yeah.
I could.
Look, I've got a confession to make. I hadn't watched all of Hot Fuzz until a few months ago.
I'm just happy for you that you ended up seeing it.
It was great. It was a really good for some reason I thought it wasn't going to be as good as it was. It was really good.
Some, and I might back them, might place it above Shaun of the Dead.
Yeah, definitely.
I
I enjoyed it way more than I enjoyed Shaun of the Dead. I enjoyed Shaun of the Dead.
Yeah, same.
But like, Hot Fuzz was great.
Mate.
It just there's something about buddy cop dramas.
And also, them as buddy cops is such a perfect dynamic.
Not even buddy cop dramas. That's the wrong word. Just like buddy cop dynamics, like that.
Everybody is there for serious cop who's good at everything and dumb fat cop who's bad at everything. Everybody's there for it. I mean,
sorry, I've wasted like 90% of this. I've just been lighting it constantly and not taking any fucking.
All right. Well, I mean, I don't know how to respond to that other than my point about Edgar Wright is that you should watch his films.
You should. What's he making now?
I could not. He might be making Baby Driver too.
I think there was something. I swear, maybe I'm hearing this wrong. He's making Last Night in Soho.
Ooh, I do remember something about that. I do remember.
Like that. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. Discourse.
There are no comments. So,
Make comments.
Also, this has gone so long. I hope to God that the audio is on. I hope that God, fam.
But I've enjoyed chatting to you so much, Mario.
I've enjoyed it as well.
I
I've enjoyed it as well.
Out so we can keep doing
look at this guy.
forever.
He outshines me with heart. He's trying to fucking steal my thunder on my own fucking channel. I hate him so much.
Oh my god, stop and duck, knock and rust, stopping for cigarettes. In it says smoke, out it says no. Clouded the road that I play, so I know by their intimate business. And building to settle the bitches at home on a togue. But I want a loan or a job or something to hold. It isn't the sheets that I folded this morning while sleep in the cold. I might turn up this girth, turn up my words, turn up her hustlers as grumpy as birth. Billy the kid, I'm a cuss on the earth. I will be gold with horns in the